and gather round. If you're passing by, don't pass this up. Introducing the amazing Shadow Lantern.
Okay.
Shadow Lantern? Ooh, Paimon's never heard of this one before.
Probably a new invention or something.
You two look like you're out to have some fun. Care to check out the Shadow Lantern, my latest invention, made to amaze and amuse?
Yeah.
It's very simple. All you have to do is rotate the objects inside the Shadow Lantern. Get all the shadows to merge in a certain way, and the most incredible images will be revealed before your very eyes.
So you made a puzzle.
Intrigued? You should try it out for yourself. It's set up right here. Please, peruse and use at your leisure.
Sure.
I hope the Shadow Lantern shows you something truly spectacular.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. Let's give it a whirl.
Two. Okay. Yeah, it's this. Okay, read all. It's a ship. Now I just turn it correctly. Yes. What could this one be? Some kind of bird. Oh no, I think it's like a flower. No. Maybe one of those glazed lilies. I know. It's a kite. Okay. Oh, it's the Geo thing. Okay. No. What's the scales? Yes. Okay. What could it be? Segment. Huh. No. To turn it. So close. Wait, it's... Yes. You're here.
Send this report to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have them delegate each of the tasks on the list to the appropriate departments. Also, be sure to tell them that though the Lantern Rite may be complicated, everything must be done properly.
Well, they're gonna botch it. Hopefully not, but I can see it happening.
Hello, Lady Mingguang. It's us again.
No, of course not. You are my honored guests.
Okay.
And given the looks of you two, I presume that you're here to celebrate the Lantern Rite?
Yep.
That's right. So what's on the agenda for the festival this year?
As always, there will be a variety of activities taking place. Oh, but there is one of particular interest. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is planning a fireworks show this year. It should certainly be worth your time.
Okay.
Releasing Mingxiao lanterns has always been at the heart of the Lantern Rite. But with all that has occurred in Liyue as of late, I think the people of the city need something to warm their hearts. A feeling of everyone coming together in solidarity.
It's gonna be a target practice minigame, probably.
So, I believe that this year calls for a celebration of particular magnificence. Something that would be closer to the hearts of every citizen.
Like.
We are currently in the process of placing fireworks at various locations all throughout Liyue. We shall choose a timely moment during the festival to set off all the fireworks in unison, allowing the sparkling lights and excitement to resonate with the hearts of the people.
Okay.
Fireworks? But we've already seen fireworks in other places before.
Not like these.
Is there something special about the fireworks in Liyue?
Hello. Tired? working with, well, more or less studying, not working really. What about you?
Fireworks were originally developed alongside many other inventions here in Liyue. When our ancestors first created fireworks, they were originally known as firecrackers. Their bright flashes and loud sounds were often used for warding off beasts or as warning signals to other people.
Well, it has been a while though.
In those days, it was difficult for people to contact one another while out farming the land, so they would carry firecrackers with them to give signals when necessary. But people's lifestyles began to change after Liyue Harbor was founded. They no longer had to travel out of town to tin the fields anymore.
Yeah, I know.
So the use of firecrackers for emergencies also began to dwindle.
Wait, how did you lose me though? Do you change your account or something?
But through our local customs, the pioneering spirit of the firecrackers has been passed down to this very day.
I honestly got busy. Jeez.
We made improvements to firecrackers and began setting them off during the Lantern Rite to commemorate the tenacious spirit of our ancestors.
Wow. Everything has so much history in Liyue.
Okay, give me a moment. Okay. I sent you the friend request on Discord. Unless I typed something incorrectly, it should be there for you.
As I'm sure you already know, everything on this land accumulates history and value as time passes. That is the nature of Liyue. I've left Kuching in charge of the fireworks show. If you're interested, why don't we pay her a visit together?
Okay, that's a bit strange, but okay.
We need to add a few more locations for launching fireworks. The show has to be visible all across Liyue, not just in the city. They celebrate Lantern Rite in Qingce Village too, you know.
Well, it's actually nice to actually talk to you again. I kind of figured that because you did disappear on Discord for me a while ago, and I'm not sure about other places. So I don't really check most social media that much.
But, Lady Kuching, what about our budget?
Well,
The budget is exactly what it's meant to
good
be.
to know.
It's the necessary amount of funds to properly
Send me a
carry out
link
task.
later.
If you think the current budget will not suffice, then we'll simply have to apply for more funding from the Ministry of Civil Affairs and wait for their approval.
Same.
Our aim is to organize a memorable Lantern Rite. The budget is there just to facilitate planning. We mustn't lose sight of our goal.
Yes, Lady Kuching. I understand.
Good. And please remember, safety first. Oh, it's Ningguang and the Traveler. Good to see you. Are you here for the Lantern Rite? Your timing couldn't be any better. The preparations are almost complete.
This line honestly sounds kind of funny, knowing that they're literally having a squabble about the budget.
I'm reviewing the positioning of the fireworks and double-checking the relevant facilities. It's all in a day's work.
Well,
Forgive my directness, but if I'm not mistaken, you could just as easily leave these tasks to your subordinates. You've already been working around the clock these past few days. I am sure a break would not be amiss.
maybe, but knowing how she works, she's gonna overwork herself. Ugh. Well, it's stumbling over words. overwork herself again.
No, it's fine. Really, I can handle it.
Hmm.
Pungi, please redraft our plans, make a summary report, and send it to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Hmm.
I'm going into town to check the progress of the fireworks setup. I'll return shortly. As
Okay.
for you, traveler, you're our esteemed guest. Please take the opportunity to stay in Liyue Harbor and enjoy the festivities.
Okay.
Pungi, is everything clear? Please remember the tasks I've given you.
There's basically two things. Summarize and send. Well,
Yes, Lady Kuching. Don't worry.
Good. Ningguang,
I don't think this is
traveler,
really an
goodbye.
overall adult conversation. It's just, yeah. You kind of also missed, I think, one or two SMPs already that they set up. Didn't really, well, let's say, pan out that well, since everyone got busy all the time. But there was at least something. Well, I do remember him, but we didn't really talk much. Hmm.
Please, excuse
I
me,
don't know.
Lady Ningguang. And, Traveler. I must get going.
I think there was a whole drama with coins, and coffee and coins kind of had a falling out of some sort. I have no clue what happened, because they more or less, yeah, they more or less just stopped talking.
Lady Kuching told me a great deal of information, and I have to write up the plans from scratch again, so time is of the essence. Oh, one moment. I almost forgot. Here, Traveler. This is a launch tube. Lady Kuching said you may be interested, so she had me keep one to give to you.
Why would I be interested in a launch tube though?
Someone with good handicraft skills should be able to use this to design their very own fireworks. You should try it when you have the chance.
Currently 18. Next week already 19.
Paimon couldn't get a single word in just now. Well, more like Paimon didn't dare open her mouth while they were talking, but still.
Well, kind of. 2nd of February.
Did you notice it too? Lady Kuching is a lot more outspoken than she used to be. And she seems a whole lot busier too. Wonder why?
Ever since the Adepti left Liyue Harbor in the hands of mortals, we Qixing have taken up the responsibility of leading the people. We have taken charge of many vital tasks in various sectors, and we are responsible for planning and organizing all sorts of affairs. That said, being in charge of everything inevitably takes its toll. It's exhausting at times.
Next.
Jiangzhou was responsible for planning the Lantern Rite in former years, but her father is getting quite old now, so she transferred to another department this year. In the end, the Lantern Rite planning was left to Kuching and myself. I am the head organizer, while Kuching is responsible for the highly anticipated fireworks show. Such an important event should be entrusted to the most qualified candidate. Kuching is disciplined, yet passionate about her work, so she's naturally the best fit for the job.
Well, how are you gonna celebrate?
She's definitely disciplined. No doubt about that.
Okay.
Absolutely. She is strict with both herself and others, to the point that she can even become overly involved at times. She's worked several days without a break now.
She's gonna burn herself out at this point.
I'm concerned about the effects it may have in the long run. Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue culture.
Why is she giving it the side eye?
I've tried talking to her, but you know how she is. She uses her wit to talk circles around anyone. Traveler, you are quite close to Kuching. Why don't you try talking to her? Maybe she'd listen to someone as experienced as you.
Why is he doing the what me thing?
Thank you, Traveler. I am glad you are able to help. Kuching can be a tough nut to crack sometimes.
Huh.
I still have other business to attend to at the Jade Chamber. I'll leave Kuching in your capable hands.
Sure.
Are you sure you can really persuade Kuching to take a break? Even Ningguang herself couldn't manage to convince her.
Probably I can.
Besides, before you can persuade someone, you have to at least understand how they feel at the moment.
Yep. If I'm free, I'll DM you. If not, I'll have to push it back for a bit. But at the same time, there's also a chance I might be able to play next week depending if I get COVID or not. Because then I won't have to go to school in person. And I'll have less problems with the whole internet thing. I do remember you.
Kuching has been working non-stop without a break. Duh! Come on, everyone knows that.
It's kind of,
Think harder.
yeah.
How does she feel deep, deep down inside?
Yeah, but the whole thing with the COVID thing. My parents and younger brother have COVID. We're living in the same house, and it's more or less a question. Maybe when, not if. Actually, maybe an if. And I'm not actually sure if you're exactly a good friend of mine, but you're a friend of mine. I do remember you, Owen, so don't try to put lingering down in my mind about it.
Or maybe we could ask a friend. You know, someone more knowledgeable about these things.
Why Zhongli? Why not Lisa? She would know more about this.
Huh? Zhang Li? Oh, there's no arguing that. Zhang Li it is then. Paimon thinks he's still a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Let's go see if he's there.